I just came from this place. I wanted her to say, God, somebody wanted her to buy something tasty. This place called E.BLANCO here in HONOUR EDMON at Caballito, near of Sid Campiador, called place. Is this monolith in the middle of an intersection of three avenues, which are four actually, and in fact are not four but five. It's the intersection of HONOUR EDMON that for words, and there is the ending of Ángel Gallardo Avenue and the continuum of Gaon Avenue, San Martin Avenue, Diaz Velez Avenue. So it's the join of three avenues that two of them, and it comes in a different name. Now, just avoid this onion and jam flavored bread. Some with muffins, salty ones, sorry. And it's toasted on integral flour. And some of blefer espresso that looks around RF, if you want. You know, you run you wanted another video today. I'm sorry I am not talking to you about the reality you asked me. I am accounting for about the fourth or the fifth time I'm telling you now. I'm sorry. There I just don't want to talk about my needs. Everything is damages, people's destructions, robberies, murders, abominations to generations of all this, tierra and family in general and with the partner of victims, around whatever it means my needs and my wanting. I just don't want to say no more. Already have enough, already have too much. And whatever my needs, I'm gonna suffer until when I to dignitarily his name of justice to do as justice means, what he were proceeding at the making. Now, he wanted while drinking some coffee that I mixed with a little of vanilla essences, which is exactly for cook some repository, which is the bad name, like cakes and any special. As for after any good time to share, whatever dinner, lunch, some sweet and nice cooking, and especially with his muffins, sweet bread, cakes, it's used way too much. Now, further there is some cocoa. It tastes great. So you should try. Just a little, like the tear cold, a little milk, and a very big cup, good coffee shaped, and you're really mixing with a little sugar, this vanilla for about no more than a major of BT for what it is cooking, and the chocolate in test. If you have bitter, much better. Just try with this, shall be really awesome. Taste is great. And it you have some cognac or rum, just a little bit. Awesome. Alright. While through this, he wanted I to say certain things which were happening last night, all through these last times, while Ejército de Diablos Degenerados de Sodoma y Gomorra Argentinos, consider of ejército y emblema patriótico, abominables criminales de cuarta, degenerados perversos, abominados, sorry violence. Daring to say that if I am the holy of the God, the formidable opponent now, I deter to come inside of the portals and taking the people that they kidnapped and will be supposedly raping, saying that they only will afford having sex. So them in stocks, wrists, angles, and position for the massive rape and destruction and tear and bleeding and everything that they style so joyful, perro degeneradas o criminal, which everyone is. Feliz degenerado de cuarta, perro típico argentino, con el perdón de víctimas. Not the reality that I to show my power and who I would be, if I would be the famous Elishel, to taking my people away from the quarrels myself, and to show him that I will resist them false out. And perras evangelistas make a favor. Permanently. So suddenly that will be the proof for this tierra de Sodoma y Gomorra, including evangelistas, kirchneras y peronistas. At the clear fact of what this means, the reality is that evidently I already put them dead and are making the last of the breath of the excrements of what is. Evidently. And while this, like I'm happening, that degenerado Sergeant Sodoma, making the funny and really mood, and like you already saw at the first time of the extortions, what the normal signs, at the second, at the third, and what the extortions, nothing were except the fantasy of Diablo de Mierda and the dealing and the suffer of my personas. So suddenly in the middle of that, while that one were doing what had done, and were doing what done, and the requestments of the extortions, suddenly one thing that this degenerate her to say, that I didn't attach and captated that I had to obey them spiritual command. This means that they mix the witchcraft of the generation they spells them meats, and they presumes to superior by profaning and degenerating themselves, and everything will be just attached and submitted. At the spiritual they will give a command and shall ever happen like evangelistas degenerados. And they consist themselves to being kingdom of heaven. And yes, it's true, every evangelico degenerado tries to make it the same, and no one changes. And are everyone profaning me, saying that the Lord gave them, like I will resist the authority of the Lord, El Chai, they will ever have rights too, profaning me and saying, put me, I'm going to carry my share. And saying that my life and everything I get and everything I exist, and everything I have and everything I am, belongs to them, tears to say, because of Lord, tears to say, will kill them. And they will ever have only to take. And the whole prostíbulo de Preni Carnival have profaned me. With them Sodom and Gomorrah, saying that they will be the next in turn to take positions instead of me. So being me, with my life, my person, my name. Sodom y Gomorra legiones, cada uno. And keeps on making the witchcraft on the, I supposedly will eat the witchcraft and the spiritual command where, well, it's done. If it's it, it's because of understand, and he's giving in and makes the whole of the generation. So the spiritual command is class of a very normal, delirante perra de Sodom and Gomorrah, forgetting the word, please ask you. And keeps on making the whole abomination. And with the things of the bugs, alimañas, vermins, and any other. Now, at the fight for this and at the fear of the soul, well, it still happens, the normal radical which this lens provides, una sola. Every time as this, we're around, attack people, submitted people, hitting people, on saying, I told you, and you weren't. That's because of this spiritual commands. Telling, I told you, and you had to be understanding of you of something of God, as if they would be. And perrazos evangelazos, de Sodom and Gomorrah. So, everyone consists to be offended and consists to having rights to profane and taking and using and making and whatever will be just fine. And Lucifer is exactly the same, like them. So, the realities around this is like the worldwide on this fantasy of degenerados infelices class is exactly about because of you have the reality to teach that's how. If you're of God, you can understand that I am telling you, you shall do. And that will be the noticed. Whenever it's all made on a purpose, you shall understand that we're superior and we're of God. You can hear and you can understand that it is true. And the rest all that they are doing to me, that you understand that as humanity in the whole exists. Sing louder, sing higher, higher, higher. Hitting and raping while. And mutilating. Like some person around this land, surely at the suffer and repudiating the act and the suffer for. Cross me by telling some referred about. Putting me as court for this pillory, which were permanently since my fight. The thing is like esta degenerada, repodrida masa de degenerados con el nombre de Argentina, con el perdón de víctimas, no tienen ningún tipo de condición de elemental reconocimiento de respeto y honorabilidad, y toda la degeneración que son esta misma de ellos, y se consienten a la condición de unos a otros y se contritan a la realidad de lo que necesitan, como pobrecitos, consolando sus pudriciones y enfermedades unos a otros, con el ¡ay! Y yo lo hice, permití que me hicieran una cosa así, lo único que tenía que hacer era coff. Y fue todo lo que hice, y me destruyeron la carrera. ¿A vos te parece? Les permitiste que y me cortó. And are all part of the same making abominations, and beholding one each other's in the abominations that one is. And everything seems to be like fine. And promoting on the stand on the endorsed by institutions, one each other, while after rape and murder, given families complete to massive rape and murder for maricas, ejército argentino de degenerados infernales, como todos sus amigos. And taking houses and cars and promotions, careers. That is the career. The career of Kirchner's, the career of Argentina. With a pattern of victims. And the career of evangelazos is exactly the same. Now what the reality of this? Legi morra vefechat chalivi so shektiga bon chavech matzinivi. Beklikam, stop lebech masim, sorry. Blegi morra vefechat siva so shefsivim. Blegi morra vespach machav so semilit. Blach no schwitz, that's an over. Like me vefechat chalivi so cheshvach lach matza resh hivitzini. Blokomat chalim bis was shech was an so suddenly there is unscatable that everything is really intentional and that's not for the healing remaining. But the healing remaining, the symptomatics were clear, even training the staros infernales were identifiably clear and nothing missing at all. Now, keeps on making the same thing. I will steal the wages done while I was singing at the work from this store until HONOUR EDMON and that bakery, bread shop, where I bought this, which is really tasty salsa. It's really great. And to the real fact for this all. And I will steal, and I will want to steal the rest of the story of my sway, the rating hand, of my life through Nazism and what they've done to me and to us. That Melech GAD ELBAZ and Mr. President of Israel when I write the same year. And I will steal to this degeneradazos, this video and some else's that you asked me, like some technologies brief of any black machine poetries and anything you wanted to do. Still some criminology around. On the teller and hearing on the Pittsburgh. And while perro degenerado comando radioeléctrico, la jefa, que la jefa me diga, yo no le conozco. Alejandro Blanco, Redemi. Nombre Redemi. Keeps on making the delusional degenerados consider big government and orders in the land. And whatever the place. Now, and the clear for this all happening. Like Mover Sechvach, Matsevin kept on befriending me and making the generations and third chap and that they would do and I would steal in their worship. That Adonai done with me and I with him. Yeshua, Ruach Hadoim Tzovi, and to Allah Chai. And I love it so much. And I'm so sorry. Get my heart as fachlich as in like a whole fachlich. I'm like my heart's Khidif Shochmat Sach Khidif Valis and say, I love you so much, God. I love you so much. We are not a joke. We are not a lie. We are not a ghost. We are not a myth. We are not an invention. We are not fraud. And Adonai is in the congruentially real for every one of us and won't be any other.
Gel bohamat lech machat lechi shosin irana. En blek bohar das vechtik istelt gedacha tlech mutacha resos eshet fumat biti. In la rechat chamat leges eshet is a sim. It doesn't change it. It doesn't gets no difference or no like near of mat vasela. So the big car of a fochot achish vachmat like in the Khaliki Shhhh Sacha and Bla Arofachni Smatana such like a Sheikh Abechna and like in the Rafir Sheikh and Seim Bobot Al Hamatin Sesha. Some of you want to write to give some phrases, and you want to write to sing some override. I'm beginning of that Bachlachi Shafasi. And God, I am really crazy about you, but even so, I am very crazy about you. I love you so much. I love you so ever. With a fullest way of understand. I have been found placed in front of Melech'ha or Melech'ha Kasberchi Malkeinu. Or Abinu. That become a Ravasi redundant. Or Elokai, Bafasi Elokeinu, Verovasecha Ravasi Vasev, Secharas Vasim Elchai. The same, I am going to be found placed in front of you negatory. I love you so much. Spotlik iman rachas vasasharim. Slik iman rachas vasachish vasini. Like more vasasema. Tel sof shirit chalchi is die steeds. Button chanotov. And I want you please to remember what I told you. And I want you to get really clear and so tight that he has not been from you. No one of you was and no one of ours. And he's going to be still and longer us life and existence with us. Just remember, and it's going to happen the way it will be. And the way he said to be first. Now, about the chemotherapy stuff, I am totally agree with you. Whatever you want, whatever you need. And I wish I run right now to you. I wish I just do it right now. I need to remain in no place where it's not exactly what I really desperately need. I don't need to be in no place where I am not found for nothing, which it means the clear fact of what it is. The normal truth, the normal respect, the normal recognition and just healthy, clear fact of who I am and who we are. And that's okay for me. Reba formatie in elkaar wegvat smaken is een Shhhh gaan het laten Shhhh is me het aan Shhhhh. Omdat maar wegvat ga die is zo Shhhh aan la niet is Shhhh. Zo groot wat. Blijf maar eens pagatie is wat zo wat. Gaan het met zelfs was hij. So, like we are a sea shell at Sacha, Lamos Mohares Vasasha, some of you. Let's make this, I'm sorry. For Blackie Mohares Vachat, Vachalik is so hard as a shell. Of like Mohares Vachat, Sachi, Elishel, Achmat Sacha, and Buenos Aires, I'm so sorry. Oh, aromat rein Melech HaShem, Tzvat Lezer. Chli ish ta'ala kipo atzubur Rishasini. Tzmaven. Berho Vesmetav. Now, let be rein Chevel, Sechosh Barho Chomans Nashnut, Kioti, Chmele Yisusev. Let's be Tiarech, Ishmasarnos. Selfish Guazik, Bohor, Famanus, Nashat. I am loving this Gadol and everything worse. I'm loving it. And the annoying is not coming off. And every day is worse. Svoplekim Boraf, Fechat, Chalivishoch, Machal, Chaligivichorach, Maat, Shhhhh, Tzivika. Berofika radchalki visochisheti aechmati. Gebora vefecha tzechol chal shkedacha anamatam is perverse and is sick. The number of degenerados with but on a few that I cross by, pretending to convince me to stay here and making a levy for their taking position about the destructions they don't speak to us, and I want them all dead. At the numbers to be, at the extensions to be found, they want them death, and never after. Spodleki morave fecha chivitlo vespod masecha shechim, ibloves barra vefecho ablevesos vaspasa kirchanachlam. On vlefoch man salamon. Seshli itzivim. On blo raves bar matzil is a shechab zisbat manach laham. On blogim arve foch batzik ala chacha sheva sheitzivi. Kobleti chmat chaat nacha focho adavsvat zechmatim. Kobleti mach arsef bat masef. Then, like him over with Bachala, had Sili Itzana Shechol Aramatzachili Tvaser, Eshmotim. And those two people making the same and to reproduce the video and don't you see what we're doing? I want them all death. And right now, unlike Marave Fechbat Zivat Leshala, go black Korave Fochmat Sechtivi Shafar, Barro Fechman Sia of Sonoshech Atmasola, Keblinis. Tierra degenerada, maldita y podrida por la eternidad. Geboren vefach man zeggen wie voor het wachten galam, inskobla wie herpaspeti, repach patsikal shechal hamatzam. Now, volk iemand het achterlaag, het zo gischwitzika, gabech om ablevika, ablekoro was wie, insos legima, gabes was zien. It's true, straight net, degeneradazos, same always, and barrazos evangelusa. Sorry for my violence again. To Marcos Anano, Roberto Clefinesa, Marcelo Sutele, Adrián Arcabe, Gabriela Sincer, Hernán Nimol, Paula Abasaria, and Sylvia Skoshel, which were working with Mauricio Macri about to making something at the better attached with the command of this and murdered 204 persons because of told them get the hell out of here. Ejército Argentino, Policía Federal Argentina, Kirchners, and Evangelicos of Praying Carnival. Blaki mocha vefechal, chvitzochli, shvat lecha, chmat lefis mocha, chalegi v'zusim, and keep somebody the same to me and to everybody. Everyone. Ain't not gonna stop. No one. Now, blaki mocha vefechtika, resochu, utlaki v'choshvas, achmat zivavim, spot level. They will do what I done, and they will be all I am, and I will rob to them my life, my existence, my person, my reality, my everything, my time, even my body, and the whole I exist. and keeps on making the same declarations with perros evangelistas. Hermano, malnacidos infernales. Impoplekim on rebefechpat sechalachim itzamaram. Boreram rebefechim bachbeli v'sosef. Now, Spoplekim on rebefechal chaliki v'suchmun savas vasel. Yishlech matan. Sorry. Gary, the general, keeps on declaring that I will seduce the whole of your senses, your needs, the view, and that they will rip everything away from me. Profano de general diablasos infernales, which keeps on making the same sorcery, in vez of profaning, delivering they will be anointed and authorities of God. And every day are more diablos degenerados and more obsessed, like the damn hell person, whichever one is. Gelbo ramaplekim oreves bachat sacham im blefora im blefechmats le in revefire sosir et senoblada. Bomble des Melech'ha Shhhhh v'lisim. Shpopleki mochare fecho chtish v'tzimin. Bleg mochare fecho atzidat bashbachat samacharam. Leikar reifichishki tzidisma techmotlim. Of ogravecham, of ogravesosesh, aleki rovachmat samasam. Bleg migratachal chvatsoshki ograv. Okay, Your Honor, Melech Shem. I hope you all to be okay, everyone, that we always have. And I really hope so. Like not expecting no different, but understanding this, where it's only. Your Honor, Shpolech Machet Aspesi Shalam Botsku. Ilgeva Romotleki Machares Perishva Svatlet Teshuatzimi. Ablekira Fochmatzalaki Repesa Shevala Karam Smanasaf. Shleima Refoat Levesusim. Sleashki Yadchidish Itzir Refechet Atzel. Tsalashbu Utzel. File Ash Sarash Tivitzi. Svash Atzimov. Maybe the day shall become in the night, and the night will bring the news of a town, and the town shall receive the noon in the sunlight, even if clouds will ever obstruct. But through the whole, the normal is, preceding the reality precedes the search. The search deliver into the clear incoming, and the incoming put it in evidence what the reality itself were. All through the chronology of the each us events at what we understand living were, living shall bring at the clear fact of what reality provides. Each as evidential event as the same reality establishes and shows, while the normal as clear to be shown comes for. Spogleki reve formatzilan a reve sechishvatzi a reve sire. Slashkoa lakira refach matzecham, amblek mocha refechu et slishtikita. Fechola chola mala antzerot lakira vasoshachimiti. La etskiri rofechot sloshvas matel. Leonika le rofachan tzachta ashatmi. Ablakira vachmo chalesosikishev. Tzelmachim tzerobam ansechalchi matzelomir. Even though the most of the intense of the sweated time while through the work will deliver the best of the news, that everything shall be at the best ever hoped, and hoped to the embraceable clear fact of the earning. Once the work all through the real working, the earning will be rejoicing at the clear fact of the placement of life, while realization of the etioshkelrim afforded to the bringing the best ever fruit, will just embrace the clear fact of the good ever investment, time in the effort, which the best ever have been at hand. But while through the work delivers into the bad time, nothing but poorness is what it is holding. And the poorness is the reflex of the sadness, and the sadness into the frustration. But once the word delivers into the good, the word Sad Alech Digim gives the most of the consoling for understanding what it means. But the work of the every as making the non-ever but abominable season shall be pleasement and satisfaction for them abominations, and rejoiceful affording for sickness, but whenever the fruit come, shall be them praise ever after. Shalom. Foblekim orefach lachim, atlekim ososhlei chamat lacham, amblekim orefechu ablevesi, restikal chedesh mosechlimi at vasevot. Slakim barefechu vledikam arefechu blevesvatachtikash, lang ratecha, lang cheresvoti, slekom orefechu chalivitsmat, Slaishkal plika marefechu avlevesochivet sebeblatim, slua shalach lo chalekim, slua techel achmatzivasim. Lantzashta arobasman sanak, alemizishev. Now, blekim boharaspach lachit sishmatach adach nachalmiv, in sos lekishov, in sos lekishmat achal chalach mi inats on sheav, Otsika Borotspitschinazi Natsiksha Robleki Moraspachtasha Haatsi Shlishiwan Barovini Efaluk Uroshita Fersol Atlansomat Skelbogram Fechal Genitsimid Blasosaram. In Blevismot Levismot Redasasim. And I know this is already registered. I love you so much. And I adore you, Melech. I adore you, God. And bless you so much. Bless you so ever, and I wish I'll share my days in the completeness with you. In the whole that Adonai gave us to exist and to do. And I'm serious about what I stand on such. I love you so much. I love you, Moshe. And I love every one of ours. I love them so ever. And I'm so sorry. Spotlekim Yoretzach Ishvasachama and Sachiliviat, that was for Refach Ashri. In Blakim Yoretz Bachtacha Ashachti Itzanacham. In Beroch Legisa. And okay, Yorana. Okay, Melech. Okay, God. Okay, Shem. I have been in Garbarino while walking through this day, and I just crossed by because of you wanted I to check some products. I just saw the Banjo laptop i5, Core i5, that I told you is in 18,000 pesos now. We're in a very 15,000 offer for about January this same year. We're Musimundo. Now here I saw it in Garbarino at this 18,000 pesos. Everything were increased and went to the clouds. Inflation right here is insufferable. Whenever their mesari and degenerados Sodom and Gomorrah needs to make a business, whoever it's being termed, if doesn't attach is the sickness pair of whatever just is useful to the whole of the staging, the generation that this goddamn disgusting land provides every day. And further that, I saw this Neso tablet, which like a very networks working with is interesting, like a nice product in 3,000, around 200 or 400 pesos the worth in quad-core 1.3 gigahertz on processing capacity, on 2 giga RAM, forgive me, and had for about 32 giga RAM that I saw, and it's a very accessible price. 5 megapixels principal camera on the front, one on two, high definition with a very nice tools in a 10 inches screen. So I saw it and I really liked it, or 8 around, not sure to be 10, but we're practically about that. Is a very great price for this product, and like the stick on the screen shown about this, I'm telling you what exactly that, which is awesome. It's an awesome price. That class of products, even Neso, shall be for around 5,000 to 6,000 pesos for what this as capacities provides. But it's class of sorry, offered or something. But okay, I have a patrimony of already now 150 pesos at my pocket, and a whole crew of Sodoma, Gomorrah, and Babylonia claim that they will ever have rights to take my life, and anybody which will ever try to be nearing me for the robbing, raping, murdering, and destroying because it will help me, that I will be the enemy. And yes, I am enemy of the whole of the Diablada Reventada des is a fact. Yes, it is. Alright, Galmon Revefech Niki Raves Pachtashal, Berofechal Chirikismot Lech, Bancha Achal Chirim, das Lekicho Fochlach Ishviti Amachalan, keeps on playing the demonologo, Diablo de Babilonia de Sodoma, supposed to expertise us, engendrado para Sodoma y Gomorra, because of are not any other brujos de mierdas over the world, for the making of the generations that they need. Father. Okay, you wanted some little brief? Blijkt maar gewestech lachidisch koatzika, chabechmotan, in blagogarefechiskiskiatzika, red chalam. And yes, there is Neso Android, which I saw this mobile cell phone, worth for about 4,000 pesos around, with a very 16 giga ROM, with a very quad-core 1.2, 1.3 around, and radically 8 megapixels and 2 front cameras, and interesting, not bad, but exactly like just a little reduced on accessibility, a little bit smaller than the Grand Prime, but it's awesome. Okay, and good price. Galvo Ramat Lech Masir, Tachishkatza, Bachal Chimian, Tavatlochach, Tachish Vosechim, Adleg Moharefechual, Chalat Beresosish, Hans Mester. Okay. I am not feeling so much with mood. I ask you please to forgive me. I am so tired, and I am so like already want to know that this never existed no more, and already want wants to know what it means. The reality of Adonai named me, not for made me the chosen. I already existed, and I exist now, and I will exist ever, who I am, Eliyah, Eliyah. And I want this to be faded like smoke in hell, and everyone with them. But that's all right. Slatzim mefeili tzeigevi Slavai leishevei Letzever no etzelaish no etzayapileiki Sorry. Shleimeitzeverai lecho etzelaish mein kevaresh leitzosh leiki Smarts nel hoit leivit setses leit ben gratzoi Ve'yam vaya lenket li yetzi Mevainelaisti Leva Blankensisch Belekoi Lekintoisch Like Heivatsisch Lord Elain letzte Schleierfit Gewalt setzt in euch
ki amable dakle fangle kangremaev lapsidish letliki mable kamarable vestos nemalianos nedekamavlita Shlevam leyamas nelemayas nelegilis kaplats nelets
I'm sorry. Maybe standing would be much better. I'm so sorry. Not a reminder roses on the... Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Molly, you already know. I am not sure that I need to tell you, you already know. And I'm sorry. Göblegi morra vefechal chama blebesase shechal chiritim. Göblegi morra vesechat simasem. Göblegi virra vefechal chiriso shechtach machim. I give spasms on my glottis. Spasms on the bleed, which is the base between ventricles with the vocals, and what it is the joint between pharynx, larynx, and the whole of the the rest you know. Okay. להכיר את חיי דיסוסימי, ישך הלוך מצבה פלדיסמוסים, alira for off of the soul definition and a bit like a distortion for the Matthias of the void is exactly what you already had. The criminology and forensics is part of the data vault. Further that, geborgen met plek met galgeri sommitin. Als legi over voorgaat galgeri sochmatzach en bablekin bogartchi ikvesocha. And so I was still into this sickness, what I just done, and I supposedly wouldn't have the capacity because of they wouldn't matter. They persisted like violence of abominations, and they are not going to change. And I'm sorry for this. Now, blekimore vefechta chalchi vitoshechim ba blekimore vefochtava ad levesochan leshnot lechem chovach levesosim. Gilach motvachim. In like HONOUR EDMON and no, I don't. I cannot bear watching my life through this. With a normal, I would just come for the normal who I am, coming for the normal living, the normal self providing about the normal ways as my real as I am and I can do, if we know, and providing myself of the whole of my situation and health if one of those things. I cannot tolerate this. I want madly the soul sick abominables to just die. And I'm sorry for this. We are rejoicing at the day for incoming some no possible down to having a very different view and remember what is life about. Now, blagi mogra vefechal chedi visos blagi mogra vefechal atsashkei kalku utzika chedchama blebesosim. Nishal blagi mogra vefechu achalaki nitsoshki veti atziman blekora vefechu atzechal besofimi in blagi mogra vefechal Shhhhh shevan. And I want, please, everyone of ours and you all, please be safe. Remember the sickness of this. Seems Pharaoh has fever still around and burns in hell. in a way that you will never imagine. Alright, I bless you so, I love you so much. This is a little bit extension. I'm going to edit in. I'm going to send you both the videos and I'm going to make one of them. Black Mocha Tzika, as you wanted. Melech GAD ELBAZ, Melech'ha SHE DONIERO, HONOUR EDMON J. I'm sorry the cough, we're a little itching. It's not only the exercise, which you understand I'm not having the normal disciplining for, as this coming through, and the reality for what it is, the affections as clinics. And yesterday, last night, with all of the extortions and problems, like I told you, I had around, catched a little cold around. I have been feeling very affected, so smoothly, but where something like Melech And okay, you want something of the blessed, precious, like the everyone will love and ever will embrace. Just for the state, and after I just sang, which can be forged anyway, but you can see me, so let's add this, March the 25th, 2016, at this Friday. Vorher das sag mal clean story. Let us Shhhh Hamatzin, let us fun, like another. Melech Elishel Redemi. My darling, believe me! And again the voice. For me there is no one like you. And a little bit fatigued after the exercise, and I have been singing all through for about how much? We're about 3 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And at the walk come by through, and you heard me and recorded me through my lines, and this will be the lyrics. Okay, therefore, here that is never say Black Mocha Shhhh Shhhh Atlas was he in Scotsmo. And let's make the chat. It's the best ever remaining to say. So breathe and having the best ever optimistic if you want, but the hope to embrace and the possibility of the faith that we know El Chai is truthful and he's going to do. Not religious. Fact. Dadleki Mocha Chachimim, 1 HTTPS www.BBITMC, Brentlek, BMIC, BMTAC, Vanspor, Kop, Praktikan, Bokop Vasmoter, DT, CPIT, and Fotwatikan, Kof Boton, F4434241, Middle System, EDETC 5.20, F6, 2, and 8. The last tools on the systems recalled PPT. On this would be Linux ICR 18. Black Mir over Fechpit, and Chatachaleviso Shechma, Chatlasim, Black Mir over Chumas, Chatlaviso I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God bless you all so much. Ouch.